Well, officially, Nigerian music has come to stay.
And
is ruling the global stage.
It will keep ruling. The point there is, at this point now, it's an endorsement of the fact that Nigeria, you have come a long way. You're paying your dues, and you've paid your dues.
And it was a glorious and historic outing for Nigeria at the 2017 Music of Black Origin MOBO Awards. I wonder how many Nigerians really are familiar with this MOBO Awards.
No, it's really very popular.
Yeah.
Now, her biggest musical exports are Ayodeji Balogun, also known as Wizkid, and David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, won big at the awards. Details in this report now.
MOBO Award is held annually in the United Kingdom to recognize artists of any ethnicity or nationality performing black music. Accolades have been pouring in for Nigeria and indeed Africa's biggest music stars, Wizkid and Davido, following their impressive and historic wins at the 2017 MOBO Awards, which held in Leeds at the First Direct Arena.
My boy, Davido! Blah, blah. Hey!
I want to talk about what's going on in Africa. I know you guys have been hearing what's going on in Libya, but it's not only going on in Libya, it's going on in the whole world. So I feel like we all need to come together and find a way to fix this problem. And this for my two baby girls sitting at home right now watching that Addy. That's in
While Davido beat Wizkid, Malik Berry, Mr. Easy, and others to clinch the Best African Act award at the 2017 MOBO Awards, Nigeria starboy Wizkid made history as he became the first African artist to win Best International Act at the awards, beating top artists like Drake, SZA, Cardi B, hip-hop heavyweight Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, amongst others.
And the winner is Wizkid!
Put them for your head, yo. For your head, yo. Mama.
Congratulatory messages have been pouring in for both artists for making Nigerians proud and showcasing Nigeria in a positive light to the world. President Muhammadu Buhari and his vice Yemi Osinbajo, amongst other political bigwigs like former President Goodluck Jonathan, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Senator Ben Mure Bruce, took out time to congratulate Wizkid on his historic award. Wizkid now joins the likes of Eminem, Drake, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce as winners of the category.
Baby girl, follow me, baby girl, follow me,
It's interesting. Some would say what politics is not doing for Nigeria, entertainment
is doing. Now putting Nigeria on the global stage there. It's okay. We have joining us now a social commentator, Akinyele Soulchild. Soulchild, it's nice to see you this morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Now, I know you were following all of this. When you heard Wizkid from Nigeria winning big at the MOBO Awards, what came to your mind?
Best International Act against people like Drake,
Jay-Z, and the likes.
The biggest of them. Yeah.
And Cardi B, though.
Yeah, exactly. Cardi B, exactly.
It was the rave of the moment.
Well, for me, I think it's the big one because I think it's least expected. We were all thinking they are going to give Wizkid the African, where Davido will lose out and go home ranting again. But I think it was just perfect. It was a perfect moment for us. Having them to recognize that Davido is already down for the status quo. Nigeria is the best in Africa. Then let's give Wizkid recognition for doing well internationally. So I think it's the best. It's the best thing. They've done the best thing so far.
But should this award have come a lot earlier? I mean, this is music of black origin, and one would have expected that with how far Nigerian music has come in the last decade or so, that, you know, a top Nigerian act should have gone home comfortably with this. With the international act.
With the international, I think this is the right time for it because in music, it's about rating, numbers, and media acceptance. So I think maybe before now, they've not been relevancy in the media phase, and maybe the ratings too. Another big, and who rates listeners, media, and the business. And these guys, they're all signed stational last couple of years, Wizkid signed to international label. Davido went there, though he came back, said he's no more dealing with anything. But I think, yeah, this is the right time for them, because now there's an international body that can stand behind them and say, okay, these guys, we endorse them, they are good enough to take an award home, because these awards are not
So we see going forward now, we see this opening more doors for them.
That's
and
what Wizkid has done for the African artists now, because let's not limit it to Nigeria, it will be a bit selfish. I think he has been able to like set a record for them now, so it's telling you now that don't be scared, I've opened the door for all of you.
So it's possible for you.
Just come forward. So if you have the confidence, if you have the movement like I have, the courage, if you have the talent, you can go ahead and have it. And I see the video winning the next year. Anyway,
really?
I see him winning the next year.
That's interesting.
It's an hardworking guy.
That is if Wizkid doesn't go to win again.
He's an hardworking guy.
Oh, right.
I see him going there.
So he's earning his 30 billion in the account.
I don't have a share out of it, so I'm not endorsing him yet.
Okay, so R. Kelly has mixed Davido's
Yes, the If.
Yeah, If, right?
Yes.
And of course, Wizkid has done collabos with Drake and the rest of them.
For Jamaican artists and the UK artists and even artists that we've not heard before. It has brought them all to the limelight.
You think this is what is actually helping their trade?
Yes, that's why I said media, the consumers and the rating and numbers. So now they're having the numbers, they're having the media attention, and the consumers are there now to say, we know this guy. So okay, imagine a MOBO award that is internationally renowned, and bringing an artist that is hardworking, not known in some countries, to their platform saying, take an award. These guys are all about credibility. Let's not bring our own politics into the whole award thing. They do credibility. They don't want people to look back and say, okay, this guy's worked out. So now they say Wizkid won. You go back and look at Wizkid's record throughout the year. Drake won Billboard song, Grammy Award nomination. All of that's enough for you to know that he deserved that award. He has worked hard. Though we might not say he's bigger than Jay-Z or the Cardi B's them in the world, but at least he has worked hard for Africa.
Well, if they move at this rate, they may just be bigger than Jay-Z. In Nigeria, for example, you cannot go to any party or club, for those who club, and hear, you know, Jay-Z playing or any of those acts.
You know, we've taken that.
I think we've been able to overcome all that international relevancy in our space.
Yeah, because there is no party. In fact, in most parts of Africa, basically it's Nigerian music that you play everywhere. But there's something going on in the media entertainment. Let me say, pitching Davido against Wizkid. There's always this. You know, who is better, who is how healthy or how does that
as a controversial strategy
exactly.
and also an artist manager, I think it's healthy for both of them.
Oh,
because
really?
Because aside from having a good song, beautiful videos, you need to have that lifestyle, that content for media use, and all that is enough as content. But for me, I think people just get too emotional when they talk about it. That's where the problem is.
Because we saw it in between Two-Face and D'banj at the time. It looked like, okay, fine, there's competition. Is it they themselves really competing, or it is the media just pitching them against each other?
It's initiated by the media to get headlines, content and all stuff. And sometimes it's the fans, like I said, getting too emotional about situations that are comparing artists together. But for me, what I can just say about Wizkid and Davido is they're doing the perfect job for Africa and Nigeria. Wizkid is opening doors that people are scared to go get. I remember some years back, the Jazzy was not able to go with D'banj to. So now I think he will be ashamed of himself now that I didn't do with this young boy, went there and achieved it. So every other person would want to now take that chance if they see an opening for them to go in there. And for Davido, I think he's just the perfect guy for me as the best thing that ever happened to Nigeria. Holding that status quo that Nigeria is still the most relevant music country, entertainment country in Africa. So he's holding down that status quo that we are still ruling this place. While
do you think it matters?
Do
you think it matters the content of their message? If there is a message at all in their music that is appealing to the international, music scene?
I think it's all about.
Or is it just the beat? It's just rhythm?
It's all about
is that
happiness.
What they have going for them?
Instead of having a commissioner of happiness, I think these guys bring happiness.
So you have to go there.
I think they're perfect happiness. So the Nigerians just want to enjoy themselves, not caring how the content comes, what the content means or anything. we just want to dance. Like you said, people go to club and dance. So I go to club and somebody's putting too much of proverbs in one song. I'm bored already, but it's talking about things that will get me excited. Like, oh, is it pop? What is it? So I'm grouping to it. So it's not the content now, but it's happiness. We need commissioners of happiness in our lives.
No,
so
but if we look at it that way, the music, the impact of music should go really beyond just the euphoria of the time. We can sit down now and still, bring songs from Bob Marley, from Michael Jackson, from even Fela and Nicolas Bokuti, and
so
all
how
of that.
relevant would the songs be
in the next
decade or so?
10 years? Are we going to still look at the songs that is making Wizkid and Davido win MOBO awards right now?
Well, real quick, I think it's not about what they do particularly. It's about the consumptions and how the media give it relevancy. Like I said earlier, there are some guys doing all kinds of crazy music at the time of the Bob Marleys and the Sonny Ade's them and co. And the Sonny Ade's them doing relevant music that speaks to your life and everything. So I think there are some people too in this generation doing those kind of music. There are poets like Rest the Poet, there's Simi, there is Adekunle Gold.
Even Two-Face.
Two-Face still doing music that can speak to your... So I think if the media and the consumers can balance it, I hear a bit of the wagga wagga wagga,
and hear of the...
and balance it. So even when the media is playing the Wizkid, they are playing the Adekunle Gold, the Simi, the Rest the Poets, the Wana, the every other persons that exist that's doing conscious music. So they are doing that for the business, popularity. They call them mainstream music, but also there should be some alternative sounds. And I think they are getting, people are getting to understand now that there's time for everything. There's time for you to listen to the Wizkid dance.
Okay, so we're satisfied with the fact that Nigerian music is ruling the world right now. Not just about to, we're actually ruling, and it's going to get better and even better and better.
All right.
Okay, Akinyele's old child, thank you so much for joining us on TVC Breakfast this morning, and that's...
Thank you very much. Thank you.